forward would also start supporting stereo output. Right now it's just mono, and that's kind of where,
Is it really?
yeah, so it doesn't sound as great as, it could be, and I think
Yeah.
they used to offer stereo, but then it was just too much to support, but I'm
I
not
think,
sure.
Hannah, I think you're like a lot of musicians that we have on the show where you've got like a really trained, discerning ear, and you're going, "Oh, this doesn't sound great," but like to me and Adam, it sounds great.
The biggest
Mhm.
concern we had was the more layers that I've added background or like track-wise, the more muddy it sounded, and so that's where I was just kinda making sure that the layers I wanted to add would work, you know?
Right,
Okay.
right. Okay, let me download this. Okay, I've got that.
Yeah, you definitely know better than us.
Well, hopefully it doesn't.
FYI, we are now live on stream, just to
All right.
be aware. Hello, everybody. I still really like that joke when like people are talking shit like in the green room, and then I'm like, oh, why does this button say stop streaming?
That's awful.
I like to do that to people sometimes, right after they've like really dished some dirt. Hello, everyone. Anyone who's joining us in the chat, thanks right now. We're just going to do a little. It's been a while since we've done a show, so we're just going to test some bells and whistles and some sound levels and things like that. Your feedback is very much appreciated. And we're currently joined actually by one of our guests for tomorrow's show. That violin chick, Hannah, is here.
Hello.
Hello, Hannah. All right, let's see here. Did I hear you? Did you pluck something just that
I
moment?
did. I moved my hand. It's very sensitive.
Can you pluck a violin? Is it a pluckable instrument to make music with?
Very much.
There's my answer. There is my answer. I'm so envious of your ability to play the violin. Ever since I was a kid, it was an instrument I wanted to play. But it was just never going to happen. Okay, animal talking credits. Replace that file. Continue. Oh, I need permission. Oh, geez. It won't let me change it until. Okay, it won't let me change it while Streamlabs is live. Wait, hold on. Let's do this. I'm just going to call it animal talking credits v2, and then it won't have to replace it. Let's see here. Live things happening on the stream. All right, so I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go to and credits, and I'm going to replace it with version 2, which Adam just fixed for me. Thank you very much, Adam. Let me put the capture card back on so you can hear a little bit of the.
To be fair, I also broke it.
You did break it, but you fixed it. You break it, you fix it. For those in the chat, I'm currently playing our standard KK Jazz jukebox music. For the first little bit of feedback, I'll ask you, how does that? Can you hear that jukebox? Does it sound too quiet? Does it sound too loud? Does it sound like just right in terms of, we just want to have a little bit of background music? You don't hear it? Okay, interesting. Let me turn it up a little bit. I can turn it up quite a bit. You should be able to hear it now. How does it sound now? That's at 50%. Too high? Okay. The hum you're hearing is actually from the TV cameras, amazingly. That's why I like to keep this down. Hold on. Let's try it at like...
Yeah. I liked where it was, Gary.
Let's try 25. Let's 25.
I had the Discord deafened and then was listening to it. Let me check again.
Yeah, the static noise that you're hearing is actually the buzz of the TV cameras. I'm going to take it down just a tiny bit more to 20. Adam, how does that sound to you right now? How was that? Your stream should be caught up with the latest sound level, which is 20%. So tell me how that sounds.
Yeah, it is. It sounds pretty good. So 15 or 20. It works fine.
We'll leave it at 20. Okay, we'll leave it at 20. All right, Hannah. So we don't have to keep you. I'm going to test a bunch of stuff, but since you're here, let's put you up front. Would you like to give us a little bit of your instrument?
Sure.
Wait. Before you do that, I'm hearing myself back. Where am I hearing that from?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm hearing an echo too.
Could
I'm
be
guessing,
because I have
Hannah,
my
that's coming from
headphones so
you
high.
somehow.
Hang on, it might be mine.
Oh,
my
really?
headphones being really high because I had them maxed out to listen to the stream.
God damn you! This is why I have to put up with every show, Hannah.
Are we still hearing an echo on Gary right now?
Well, let me find out. I'm going to say something. No, I don't hear it now.
I
So
do
it
not
was.
hear
Okay.
So it was you,
Yeah.
Hannah.
Well-
My apologies. I should have known it was Adam's fault.
Just blame the violinist. It's fine.
Always blame the violinist. When in doubt, blame the strings. All right. Would you like to give us some violin?
I can try just the violin by itself first, if you'd like to hear the tone, and then I can put some tracks.
Will you?
Yeah.
So tomorrow, when you're playing, are you going to play just the violin, or are you going to play with some backing?
With backing.
Well, let's hear a little bit of both, just for fun.
All right. Let's do. Grab this real quick. I was prepared until I wasn't.
This is why we test.
So how's the backing track sound?
Oh my god, that sounded like one of those things from War of the Worlds. What the hell was that?
It's a foghorn. All right, this one uses multiple effects, which is why I chose it. So let
Okay.
me know if at any point it sounds awful.
I mean, I'm gonna throw it over to people in the chat, but I think that to me, like in terms of the mix between the backing track and the lead violin, that sounds good.
Now let's try this effect real quick.
Okay.
Good.
Adam, how does that sound to you? I've got people in the chat saying it sounds great.
And then if you don't mind me testing my distortion real quick.
No, go ahead. Test it all. That's why we're here. Sounds great. So, Hannah, I got some people are saying you're a little loud. So what I did was I lowered your volume. I can individually raise and lower everyone's volume in Discord. So I took you down just 10%, which is going to include your instrument and everything that's coming through Discord. Could you? So I've got you down at 90% volume now. Could you give us a little more?
I can also pull the violin down. My backing track and my violin are separate channels, so I can also bring the violin itself down if it's too.
Oh, and let me also kill the jukebox because I forgot to do that. I'll mute the in-game jukebox when you're playing. So let's try that again. This is closer to the actual show conditions.
Okay, I'll just do a real quick run through of all three sound effects all in one go.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I think people seem to be happier with that, like with the levels there, and the levels that I'm seeing is like you're peaking like at the high end of the yellow, but not like just barely touching the red, which is kind of where we want you. That that electric guitar effect at the end there was really cool, by the way.
That was actually a mix of the two effects that I did. I found it by accident.
That's really cool. Okay, so I think you sound. Did somebody say that I sounded low? I'm sorry. One of the things I'm testing right now is a brand new microphone. Elgato sent me this very cool microphone. So we're starting from scratch in terms of like finding levels and stuff. How do I sound compared to Adam and to Hannah, just voice wise? Because somebody said I sounded quiet, but my gain is very low. I could turn it up a bit.
I think you sounded quiet, Gary, specifically because Hannah was much louder.
Oh, just because Hannah was like just comparatively. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody just said the other mic sounded better. Huh. I could turn. Let me turn it up one. Okay.
I was gonna say you might have to turn my mic down too because it's pretty beastie.
All right. So I just turned up the gain on my mic just a notch. Let me know how that sounds. I sound quieter than them. See, I'm the host. I should always be the loudest person.
Okay, here, yeah. Let's just do a test here so people can compare us right now.
Okay, so let's get
where
Adam.
you're going to be talking.
Okay, Adam. I'll interview you two real quick. Adam Nickerson. What did you have for breakfast today?
I don't want to talk about breakfast. I want to talk more about this Shaquille O'Neal movie called Steel that I'm really
I can't believe
interested
you.
in finding
I can't
out where
believe
I
you
can watch
only
it.
just discovered that that's a real movie. Oh my god! What happens when you discover Shazam?
Wait, Shazam? That's not a real movie,
no.
except for the real one.
Oh, but is it though? Hannah, are you a breakfast person?
Yes.
What's your ideal breakfast?
Oh man. Well, I mean, this morning I forgot that I'm not in Oklahoma anymore, and I had biscuits and gravy. But
my wife's from the South. She loves biscuits and gravy.
Coffee is the best choice. I mean, let's be real.
You gotta have your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have your coffee. All right. So we just had a little chat. He says Hannah sounds a bit higher than everyone. I wonder if we could take Hannah down just a tiny bit more. Let me take you down to 80. I'm going to take you down to 85.
Put her at 80 and put me at 90, and then see what chat says.
If we do that, though, I'm going to want to get Hannah's instrument again. Hold on. So
yep.
Okay. Adam at 90, and Hannah is currently at 80. Hannah, did you have breakfast this morning?
I did.
What did you have?
That is where I had the biscuits and gravy.
Oh, is that like? Do you now? Is that out of a? Is that a mix, or do you do it like from scratch?
I make it from scratch.
Oh, really? What's your recipe? What's your secret?
You put butter in the pan and you mix that up with a little bit of milk, and then you stir in your flour and more milk.
Is this like a family recipe or just something out of a cookbook?
Google. I learned it years ago, and that's just how I always do it.
Okay.
So.
People seem to be happier with those levels. I'm just going to check in with the chat real quick. That seems like a slightly better. We have to do this with every guest because every guest comes in with their own mic and their own settings, and we try to equalize it on our end.
Also, am I still sounding louder, or did him taking me down level me with Gary now?
I don't know. I'm just waiting to hear. I mean, Adam, how did Hannah and I sound on? I mean, again, you're listening to the stream audio, right? So you tell me.
You guys. Well, I'm going back and forth, but you guys sound like identical to me now in levels. Even, yeah, like it sounds good. And
I've got okay. So I'm using this new Elgato mic that just came out. It's brand new. It's got fancy pop filters and shock mics and stuff on it. I was using the Blue Yeti X, which I've currently is not plugged in right now. I'm trying out this Elgato thing. Does anyone here who listens regularly also have any thoughts on how this mic sounds compared to the one that I have been using up till recently? You tell me. Oh, the mic sounds okay. So my mic sounds really, really good. Adam is a bit low. Okay. Well, I mean, again, I have no problems with that. The lower, the better, if you ask me. I'd have him at 0 if I could.
Well, and with the concern about the balance between my mic and my instrument, if you want to keep the levels kind of where you had them, I can also turn my mic down. It is actually quite high. It's more of the level I use when I'm on my stream. So
well, that's why I was going to ask you on the levels that we're currently at to give us a bit more music so we can see what the music sounds like at the newer level. Okay.
Let me know when you're ready for that then.
Ready right now.
Okay. Is it quieter?
Can you give us just a little bit more?
Sure.
I think people seem happier. Less distortion. Sounds good. Really good. Still sounds excellent. Yeah, I think people seem. I think we'll leave you at this
Okay.
level.
Sounds
Okay, great. Do you now what have you decided what you want to do tomorrow night in terms of what you're going to play?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, all right. We can talk. I mean, again, I trust you to do whatever you feel comfortable doing, and then again, we'll at the end of the show we'll dump people into your channel so they can come and just listen to your regular stuff.
Awesome.
And just do like a regular stream with you. All right. Are you good, Hannah? Do you want to test anything else, or do you have any questions, or are you happy?
I think that's where I wanted it, so
Okay.
I'm good.
I mean, the feedback we're getting from the chat is good. I've got the juke. I have to keep forgetting to turn the jukebox back on when we're done with music because we usually have this in the background. God, you can definitely hear those cameras. I kind of want to take it down to 15. All right, so I've got the jukebox down to 15 now, which is a little bit quieter. Like I want to just be I like having it
15's good.
just barely in the background, but like I don't want it because the louder it gets, the more you can hear the cameras.
When you turn off the camera, does it just turn off that blue screen or does it do something else?
It turns off the blue screen and the camera also kind of like sags a little bit. Like you can tell that it's off.
Does it look like it sags? Like
well, let
when
me show
you're
you.
sitting
I'll
in the
do it
desk?
right now. I'll do it right now. Oh, or
I'm a little behind because I'm watching the stream, but hearing your frustration, then 3 or 4 seconds later, seeing why.
God. All right, let's get this. All right, that's what it looks like when it's off. Compared to the one that's on next to it.
Oh, well, go sit in your desk. I think that looks fine. Like, if you want to get rid of that hum completely.
I mean,
I was worried it was gonna like look like pointed down, but it looks.
I mean,
damn near the exact same.
I guess you just don't have the lights. I mean, how bad is the hum? I mean, they definitely look. You know what? When people are talking and we're playing music and stuff, you're not gonna hear it. We've always had it on. No one's ever complained. Let's leave it on. Hannah, thank you so much. If after the stream is over, I might hit you up just to ask you, just to kind of get a sense of actually what you're doing tomorrow. But again, I mean, like I said, I totally trust you. And also, could you email me your phone number just so I can text you in the event of like any emergencies or anything tomorrow? For whatever reason, if we can't get you on Discord, it's nice to have like another way to reach you super fast.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, just email that to me. I'll send you a text, and then you'll have mine, and we'll have that line of communication over as well.
Also, for the future, can he text you in case of any violin emergencies?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
You never know. You never know when you might have a violin emergency. It can happen. It can happen. Hannah, thank you so much. I won't take up any more of your time this morning. We will see you back here tomorrow. I think so you're coming on like kind of in the back half of the show. So even though the show starts at 9, you probably won't be coming on until like after 10. So what I would say is feel free, since we'll have your character already on the island, that makes it easier for you. You can just monitor the stream. You can watch Sting. You can watch Kevin and Mark, on the couch. But then, like, I would say, like, once I'm like well into the interview with Kevin and Mark, like at that point, I might want to bring you on at any time. That would be a good time to jump into the Green Room Discord, and there'll be someone here to kind of greet you and make sure you're all ready to go, and then they'll bring you on stage when it's time for you to come on. But like, you don't need to be in the Discord for the whole show. Just jump in when we are a bit closer to the. I would say like jump on around like 9:30ish. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. And I may also give your number to Kate, who's our stage manager, and she handles all the backstage talent and people like that. So she may reach out to you as well if she needs to. But she's very nice.
Well, that's good. I like nice people.
But she's very nice. Just make it very clear.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, great. Hannah, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks.
See you tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Hannah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So, I think I'm going to test the intro.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So, for those of you who are in the chat right now, I'm going to give you a little test of the intro for tomorrow. So you'll see tomorrow's intro, and then I'm going to play some applause, and then I'll do my little bit of banter, and I just want to get a sense of like how all the levels set, if I need to bring anything down or anything up. But I'm going to turn the jukebox off for this because we don't have it playing while the intro's
I'm
going.
gonna deafen so I can listen to it.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Here's our intro for tomorrow.
Live from the beautiful sun-kissed island of Kauai, it's Animal Talking. Today, join Gary and his guests, Sting, Kevin Smith, Mark Bernardin, and that violin chick. And now, because 2020 still sucks, here's your host, Gary Whitta.
Oh my goodness. We're back. We are back. We're back with Animal Talking Season 2. Very excited. Adam, how are you excited for tomorrow's show?
Yeah, I'm mostly not excited about how I had to clean up this room because this is where I live.
Wait, what?
I live in the studio. You didn't know that?
Well, I imagine there's some health and safety regulations that would have something to say about that, but we can talk about that after the show. So tomorrow we're not actually going to open the show the way that I just did. We're going to open on Sting's musical performance. If you were here for so the intro is a bit loud. I could turn down. Yeah,
It's always been that way.
you know what?
Gary.
Just let it
It's
let it
always a
be
bit
loud. It's the
louder.
opening of the show. You want to wake people up. I'm not going to change it. Just let it
It's
be
like
loud.
a slap in the face.
Just let it be loud. And then, like I said, so we're actually going to open the same way. I know about the camera mode. Please don't tell me about tricks and glitches. I don't like them. I don't use them. The camera mode sucks. Please, no tips about camera mode are necessary. Thank you. I appreciate the help, but we don't use camera mode on this show. The voice volume is great, but the intro is a bit piercingly loud. Yeah, I mean, I can bring everything down by like 10% in.
Yeah, go ahead. Do that. Like,
I
what's
can,
the worst that
well,
happens?
I can't adjust the intro volume separately. I can only bring everything else down, other than the
Nope,
mics.
you
But
can
that's going to
bring the
include
intro.
Discord. That's going to include everything.
No, you can bring the intro down in OBS.
How do I do that?
It's a separate source. Remember?
No, it's
you
not.
just have it hidden. Yep.
Yeah.
You just
Okay,
have it
but
hidden on the...
yeah, but if I unhide it, it's not going to give me a volume slider. It's just not. Hold on.
It
let me-
should, because it's a
All right.
video.
All right. Well, fuck. Okay, fuck you. I'm going to try it. Unhide all. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. Maybe you're right. Let me try something here. Yeah, but like it's not playing. Like I mean, I can try to bring it down, but I don't think it's gonna. Like when I play, it doesn't. It like the bars on my Streamlabs aren't moving. Like I see the source, but it's not. But it's like not reading it.
Even while it's playing, it's not reading it.
It's. I mean, I see the bars, but when I play, and I can play it again right now. Like.
Like, turn it down to like 20% just to see.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't do shit, Adam. You would think
Huh.
Gary's
What's that
mic
bar
needs to be
for?
louder. Do I need to come up again on my gain? Hold on.
No, you're fine with where we are right now.
Okay.
Um,
Wait, is it maybe the background that plays the mute? Because there's two sources.
Yes,
It's
yes, it's the background one.
okay. All right. Well, let me look at that then. Okay, unhide all. Let me try that. That does have levels. Okay, so I can bring that down a bit. Here we go. Quieter.
Live from the beautiful sun-kissed island of Kauai, it's Animal Talking.
Yeah, fuck it.
Today,
I'm just going with it
join
loud.
Gary and his guests, Sting, Kevin Smith, Mark Bernardin, and that violin chick. And now, because 2020 still sucks, here's your host, Gary Whitta.
That's right, bitches. Fuck it, we're going loud. We're going loud. You wanna wake people up. This is a morning show. You wanna get people fucking awake. That's what you want.
But comparatively, just our standard banter here, like this all sounds right to everyone, right? Like
Yeah.
our voices
Do I
level
sound quiet to anyone else? There was like one person saying I sounded quiet, but
I've
I
seen a
liked
bunch
it.
of people say that our sounds level, so that's the key. I just want it to be level, like potentially yours just slightly higher than mine if possible.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say okay. I think I sound good. I'm gonna give you all a special treat right now, and I'm actually gonna play you a little bit of Sting. Sting tomorrow is going to be opening the show with a brand new version of one of his all-time classic tracks, and very, very excited about it. We've got a little preview of it for you here. So I want to make sure we get the levels on this right. Right now, I'm just going to play this at 100%. If it needs to come down a little bit, let me know. So I'm going to do a little fake intro here. I'm not going to get into the vocals. I'll be interested to know if from the first 15 seconds of this song, you'll be able, because it's a totally new arrangement. So I'll be very interested to know if you'll be able to identify from just before the vocals kick in what this song is. So feel free to take some guesses, but also let me know how this sounds, because it might be loud. I might need to bring it down a little bit. Right now we're just at maximum volume, the same as the intro. Ladies and gentlemen.
Do I get to guess?
Do you get to what? Do you get to what? Where's he gone?
Oh, sorry. I was listening to the stream. I said, do I get to guess?
No, because you already know what it is. So that wouldn't make a lot of sense, would it? All right, 15 seconds of Sting. A little preview of tomorrow morning's performance. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Sting. All right, that's right. The vocals come in right at that point, so I'm going to stop it. But let me know if did that sound too loud? I can bring it down a little bit.
I think it sounded pretty damn good. Like, it's loud, but it's like...
I mean, it's, you kind of want music to be loud, right?
Yeah.
I could take it down 10%.
Hang on, you want to go... yeah, let's try it 10%. But I'm going to definitely crank my headset all the way up.
All right, 10%. I'm going to play that first 15 seconds again. This is at 90%. Let me just make sure it actually is at 90. Yeah, okay, here we go. The vocal is like right there. I wanted to play it, but I'm not going to. Sounds the same. People are saying that sounds good, so I think we should just leave it there.
Yeah, right there is good. Like, it's not too unbearable when you're cranking your headphones, but it's not like it definitely allows people, if it's too loud, they can turn it down, but it's not so loud that it's gonna
Hold on,
distorted.
Sorry, I wasn't. I hate the way it automatically plays like that. And then let's just test a little bit of Danny's Diary. No one's guessed it yet. Okay, so we're good on volume for that. Obviously, making sure Sting's audio sounds good is the most important thing. We've done all kinds of sound checks with him this past week, so we know he sounds good like talking. Let's go over to monitor 2 and try a little bit of... here we go. How do we get to full screen? Oh, we are in full screen. Let's do a little bit of...
This will be loud.
Hold on, a little bit of Danny's Diary here.
I love fishing, as you see. I got my fishing pole all the time. Venice has a Muscle Beach in it, and I used to work out down there. They made actually a postcard. There was a postcard with me in it.
How's that sound to people? Oops. Always got to remember to turn that off when we're done with it. So that sounds good. Happy about that. Let's check out end credits real quick. Okay, yeah, and we're no longer ending on a black card, so
Yeah. And the credits in the intro, while they're loud, they're kind of loud, like designed that way.
yeah. I mean, I think you want to start loud and end loud, right? Like that's just kind of the nature of the beast with a show like this. You want to get people's attention and go out with a bang. So I'm happy with it. I just want, yeah, I don't mind if like something is slightly less loud than something else. I just want to make sure the levels aren't like wildly off. Let me just check something here. We do have a couple. What the hell are these videos? Hold on, let me check something real quick. Oh, right. I know what that is. Okay.
Don't ever click a "what the hell are these videos" while live on the stream.
No, the links that I put into my show notes, I just couldn't remember what they were links to. So I know they're legit links. I just, don't worry about that. Okay. Adam, is there any? So I got my chirons. Okay, so look, check this out. This is when you know it's real. Adam designed these nice new chirons for us. So now you have a little, just in case you don't know who Sting is, you can go to @official Sting and find out all about him. Should I play like the first tiny little bit of the vocal? I don't know if I want to give it away. I shouldn't, should I?
No,
because it will leak out.
and also don't tell people whether they've guessed wrong.
No, no, yeah, I shouldn't even be doing that.
Yeah.
I think it says something good about the new arrangement that people can't identify the song based on the intro, because it is a totally different, like it's like literally like from the first word that he says you'll know it, but like until that point you don't know what it is. I really like that.
It's him doing a cover of "We Built This City."
Oh my god, can you imagine how good that would be? I would be all over that. So let's do it again. Let's do the first 10 seconds again. Yeah, right at the moment I stopped it is right when he starts to sing. So yeah. Okay. This is fun.
And that pretty much covers, I think, all the various things we wanted to do.
I think in terms of, like audio, like making sure that we've got all of our bells and whistles functioning correctly, I think I'm pretty happy. I think we're good.
Just trying to see here. I saw someone said even Kevin Smith's happy about Sting. I didn't even see where
he's a big Sting fan.
Said... Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he was going on about how like when the first album he bought was I think he said Synchronicity. It was like a seminal Police album.
Not to be confused with the seminal movie Multiplicity.
At the end of the day, was it worth me switching out this? I mean, it's like I like new toys, I like new gadgets, so I wanted to swap this out, but it wasn't really worth swapping it, was it?
Sure wasn't.
You don't think it was? I mean, certainly not
think
for all the
about
hassle that it
amount of
caused us.
things we were doing.
No, because
yeah.
it wasn't. We had to, for some reason, my PC's USB controller just did not like this mic, and Adam had to do a lot of voodoo to get it working. I still think there's at least one person, same person, constantly saying he thinks the other mic sounded better. I mean, I obviously can't.
Yeah, but I think they even said it's not even like the end of the world. It's like so close that it's like, what are you gonna do? Also, that mic looks so cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool with the shock mount and the pop filter on it. It looks more like a professional kind of mic.
And yeah, and what's more important, the way the mic looks that no one sees, or how it sounds?
That's right. And I can also I can actually, to be fair to this mic, the way that it kind of is aligned on the mic arm, I can get it closer to my face without it bothering me, which is good.
Yeah, and then you'll sound better and clearer because you use less gain.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my gain on the old mic was at like 50%. On this one, it's at like 10.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 15 on this. I always think my voice, like I feel like I have a Marge Simpson voice or something.
I mean, I think
maybe you just
you know,
hate your own.
after this show, when we have more time to get that wavelength software going, I think that could end up being really helpful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That
But
was
I
pretty
don't.
cool
I just
stuff.
don't want to be messing with that stuff like 24 hours before a show. We'll do it when we have more, like Wednesday afternoon or something, when we have more runway. We'll play around with it, or Thursday morning. But yeah, I've got the Yeti X here as well if I need to go to a backup. But yeah, God, what a hassle it was getting this mic. And the weird thing is, Adam, I plugged it into my Mac. I plugged it into my other gaming PC that I used to use before this one, and that accepted it without any trouble at all. There's just something weird about this particular motherboard, USB controller, and this mic. It just was not having it. And I still
Well, it
don't
also
understand what
turned
you
out
did
you
to get
had-
it working.
You had like 85 USB devices plugged
Yeah,
in.
but aren't you supposed to be able to plug in 256 USB devices?
Sure, but they can't all be like indexes and cameras and like.
But they're
shit
not.
using
I
heavy
unplugged all of
bandwidth.
that. I'll tell you what I've got plugged in USB on this thing. There's a cam link, a Stream Deck, the microphone, a keyboard and a mouse, headset. That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Capture
Yeah,
card doesn't go
like,
through USB anymore because it's an internal card.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This mic looks better. I feel more like a pro with this mic.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We got it working. That's what
We got
matters.
it. We got it working. I just don't
Yeah,
know
and
if I
it
feel like
sounds
it's
good.
still, if it's consuming more USB resources than the old one, I might switch back. Like right now, I've got a port clear on the back next. You said like don't have something next to it on the same row because they share resources or whatever. I don't right now. I've got an empty port in the back there that, you know, if I ever need to plug something into it, maybe I will.
At the same time, you never know too. Like a firmware or a driver update could resolve any of the issues you were having, anyways.
Right.
So
Yeah, maybe.
So as long as it's working now, you're good.
Yeah, I mean it's a brand new mic. I'm sure there'll be. Let me show people what the mic is that I'm referring to that I got, because Elgato were nice enough to send it to me. Let's go here. Go over here. Also, give me an opportunity to check my web browser screen as well. Is it working? Yeah, it is. Okay. So this is the microphone that Elgato sent me. Okay, turn that off. I think we can open this up a little bit so we don't see that bar. There we go. Yeah, it's called there's a Wave 1 and a Wave 3, which is higher end, and they sent me a Wave 3. And this is what it looks like. It looks very cool. You know, it's like Elgato, who are like big time into all the streaming technology, finally have released a mic, which is, you know, a big part of streaming. It comes with this nice little stand, but I'm not using that. I am... Look at all this technology, Adam. Look at this. Look at these chips. You seen these chips?
Oh, I see the chips all right.
It's very high end. USB-C, which is always nice. Anything USB-C is a plus for me. Nice little touch mute button on the top. So, okay, so here's the thing. So what you see now, like that setup is how I've got it set up, because they sent me this like influencer kit that has like the pop filter and the shock mic, which you buy all those things separately.
Yeah.
But this what you're seeing right now is kind of what my setup looks like, except it's aligned horizontally.
Give us some peas.
I'm testing my pop filter.
I don't like that at all.
Purr.
That's
And
really bothering me.
the wavelength software, which we don't have on right now, but it also comes with something called Clip Guard, which I think is meant to prevent you from clipping at high levels. Oh yeah, this is not in my daily life here in the studio. Yeah, Clip Guard. So that's one
Basically us
reason why
setting up.
I might want to get the wavelength going, not just because it has the mixing. Because again, to be honest, the mixer isn't really doing anything that Windows Volume Mixer can't already do for me. This is the wavelength software right here. It lets you basically adjust all the levels from your different outputs. But I do want to get. I know we can get it going. I just don't want to do it when we're on a low amount of time for this.
We had it like 85% of the way there.
Yeah, we almost got it. We'll get it next week.
But that 15% could have
But
totally.
if for
screwed us
no
on
other
the show.
reason other than how close am I to the mic? Probably about 6 inches. I'm probably about it's up really close. I don't have my camera on this feed, but it's up pretty close. I could add a camera really quick. I don't want to do that though. I don't want you to see my face right now. The whole reason why I like Animal Talking is I don't have to have a camera. You don't have to see my face.
You have to do your makeup and preparation.
Yeah,
for
but it
2 hours.
basically looks like it comes with the stand, but then you take that off, and the shock mount, and it comes with a little adapter that lets you plug it into a boom mic. I mean, should I shout really loudly and see if I clip?
I would prefer you didn't.
Okay, I won't. I mean, I only do that when I play games. So I would like to have Clip Guard on for that. Anyway, that's the mic. Oh my god, when am I going to turn this goddamn thing off? I have to remember to turn these sources off every time. Okay, I'm going to turn that Chiron off as well to make sure the others work. There's Kevin and Mark. Make sure you spelled his name right. And there's Hannah.
I did, right?
You did, but I actually spelt it wrong on the first poster. And when I sent it to Kevin and Mark to look at, Mark was like, "Spell my goddamn name right," and I felt really embarrassed that I got it wrong.
Jesus Christ!
So I'm
Well,
glad glad he caught it.
I get the spelling off your posters too, so
Yeah.
So then I can always blame you when something goes wrong. And
Oh, let me just check alerts. Make sure that okay. So make sure our alerts aren't making any sounds. There's a follow. There's a sub. Donation. Bits.
Is this Animal
Post.
Talking logo the new one? Like the one that I just sent
Yeah,
you?
the bigger one. I moved it over a little bit to the right so that because it was still it was the AM part was still sticking out.
Okay.
Like, because if I turn it off, you'll see that the date is under there. And by moving it over just a tiny bit, I managed to nothing sticks out
Oh, it
now. I
was
don't
that
think.
way. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I
It was
moved,
sticking- it was
I
sti-
made
no.
it bigger toward the other side.
Well, I fixed it for you. Hold on, let me just check something here real quick. Okay, alert box. What are we
Which
on
looks
right now?
different to me.
Okay, there's a subscriber. There's a raid.
What happens if I click this?
All the other ones I have turned off. Okay. Yeah, we don't want alerts binging and bonging all the time while this show's going on. It's nice to be able to see them, but we don't want to hear them.
I think I froze my Twitch when I clicked whatever this gift a sub button did.
Okay, so we're good there. I think we're good, Adam. I've got some more stuff I'm going to prep like off stream, but in terms of like audio levels and things like that, I think we're pretty good.
Yep. I think even at our worst, we're pretty good.
Well, that's our normal state, so I hope so.
Question.
Yeah.
When you know you're not going to be on camera, do you still shave? Like, do you have a big stubble going on right now or something?
No, I actually, because I was feeling a bit scruffy yesterday, so I went into the. I took a shower yesterday morning and took the opportunity to have a shave and also shave my head with a straight razor. So I'm like as smooth and clean and pure as you're going to get right now. Like, Danny, remember that episode? You ever watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
There was an episode where there was like a quarantine, like a pandemic, and and Frank was obsessed with purity and cleanliness, and he ended up like shaving all the hair off his body and like rolling around in hand sanitizer. Do you remember that? I just want to be pure.
Why? Question: why did the subscriber I accidentally gifted a sub?
How did you accidentally gift a sub? There's
I
like
was
4
poking
things you have to
around.
click on.
No, because I think I linked some stuff, so it it literally was 2 buttons. I was just seeing. Don't worry about that part. The when it gifted it, it said new subscriber, but there was no one in the subscriber box.
I think maybe with gift subs it behaves weirdly. I don't know. Let me try.
Okay.
You know, it's hard to say.
Which I guess it doesn't really matter.
I mean, keep gifting people subs, and I'll check it.
Piss off. How about that?
I'm trying to think. I know we've got a checklist. Let me look at my checklist real quick. Make me sure that I'm not missing anything that. Okay. Let me just check something real quick. I know I have a checklist. Did that. We're good. I think we're good.
Oh, that's good.
This is actually the most, you know, of course this means it's going to go the most wrong, but this is actually the most, we've never done like a live test stream like this. This is the most we've ever tested the show before going live.
Well, I like it too because it's like you tend to fret.
I
Other
do.
people don't see it
It's
as much,
my
but you
it's my
tend to
nature.
fret about that. Yeah,
It's my nature.
And this will probably at least allow you to relax for the rest of the
Oh
day.
no, I
knowing that-
won't relax at all. But I will.
Now you're gonna fret about. Well, now it's too good.
Yeah, it's too quiet. Like something must be wrong. If I'm not putting out fires until the last minute, something is not natural.
Yeah, sounds pretty good to me.
All right, I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Mm-hmm.
We're good enough. Like sometimes something might be 5% too loud or 5% too quiet, but again, you get what you pay for. No, this is not a professional production, and we're giving this shit away for free.
It's at least semi-professional now.
I mean, you know, I get the little bit of money that Twitch gives me on the back end. I find YouTube.
Semi-professional.
I actually got a check coming from YouTube now. Can you believe that? They paid me.
They don't actually send you a check, dude.
Well, I don't know. I think they just credit your bank account, but no, they're paying me money.
Okay.
Like I'm a
what the hell?
monetized YouTuber at this point.
Put that check on the wall.
I'm telling you, I want those 100,000 subs.
We can get there.
Rimbley with the tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's do a little LOG.
Welcome to the LOG.
Wow, that did sound loud.
I didn't.
But again, then you want it to be loud. I don't do
Yeah.
those on the show, so if you now is the time to subscribe, and I'll give you an LOG. Yeah, I know it was very loud. It was supposed to be.
It's supposed to punch people in the ears.
I can turn Stream Deck. I mean, I can actually adjust those sounds in Stream Deck, like sound by sound. But I'm not going to.
How do I do emoticons again? I'm an old man. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Just wanted to put that out there.
I mean, you know, for me, it's not about me. For me, it's about the mods. I like the mods. I care about other people, not about promoting myself.
Not me. I care about Team Adam.
Yeah, keep pushing it. Keep trying to make it happen. Because we all know that's how memes happen is by not organically, but by people desperately pushing them all the time.
Yeah, it's like giving yourself a nickname like Turbo or something, and then
Yeah, T-Bone.
Other people will call you that.
T-Bone.
That's what
Hey, T-Bone.
it is. Oh man. Perfect.
All right, I think we're good. Adam, I will reach out to you if we have any additional
Yeah, you can let me know.
issues, but I actually feel like we're in Let me just
Yeah,
check.
Ridley-
I got
Ridley
the
makes a
show
good point.
promo for July for the next show, but I'm not showing that on stream because I don't want to give away next week's guests yet. Intro looks good. Let's do the intro one more time just for fun.
Okay.
Just for fun. Just for shits and giggles.
Live from the beautiful sun-kissed island of Kauai, it's Animal Talking. Today, join Gary and his guests, Sting, Kevin Smith, Mark Bernardin, and that violin chick. And now, because 2020 still sucks, here's your host, Gary Whitta.
Man,
Did
let me tell you,
ever notice
I will
how
never
many
get tired.
times-
I will never get tired of that intro. I love it. I can hear that a million times and never get sick of it.
Yeah, I love watching it, and it wasn't until like during the edit that I realized, even though I had tried, we were like doing camera, moving the camera and zooming in and doing stuff to try and get those shots. Still, every so often you see like my hand in the corner or the
Yeah.
edge of my glasses or the purposefully one we put in there near the end. But it was
I mean, the
like,
one where you're lurking behind my house, like I'm waiting for you, like you're waiting for me to come home so you can murder me in my bed. I mean, that to me is part of the comedy. I love that.
oh man.
No, it's good stuff. All right, okay. I think we're veering into overthinking territory right now. So let's close it up. Should we raid someone just with 133 people that we have? I mean, why the fuck not, right?
Of course.
All right, let me go see what's going on. Let me see. Who do we got? Well, there's Honey. We could raid Honey, or we could raid someone. Should we raid someone new? What should we do?
Oh, honey, yeah, she's playing Zelda right now.
She's playing Legend of Zelda. Let's see what she's up
Oh
to.
crap! What did I just do here?
Let's raid her. Let's raid Honey. She's a friend of the show.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be poking around looking for someone to raid. So, okay, here we go.
Empress Lizzie, the show is at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, 9 a.m.
If you got the little card, you can put it on the screen.
I don't have it in front of me right now.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. We're gonna raid. Oh, that's loud. Oh, that's loud.
What is loud? Oh, I don't have my audio on.
That'll wake you up.
That was good.
All right, let's see what